What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy, and I'm coming at you with another video. And I made a video initially on Friday that I never got a chance to put out, and it was actually discussing the announcement of season 3 of Doctor Who. Oh my god, guys! The moment this came out, the moment people started talking about this and discussing that, oh my god, season 3 of Doctor Who, it's coming. Oh my god, Shurigatwa confirmed that there's a season 3 of Doctor Who. Oh my god, I saw it all over Twitter. I saw all the stands going like, yay! See, own it, chuds. You guys said there wasn't gonna be a season 3 of Doctor Who. But you want to know what their confirmation was? You want to know what their confirmation was? The confirmation was Ncuti Gatwa on the Graham Nolan show. But what did Ncuti Gatwa have to say? What was their proof? So Gatwa said it, and I immediately started thinking this through, and thinking about something here doesn't add up and make sense, because yeah, they'd be filming something next year's Christmas special, because they're guaranteed at least 2 or 3 Christmas specials, so you could be filming next year's Christmas special. But okay, so I already started having that whole thing go around, because I mean, we've been hearing basically nothing on a 3rd season of Doctor Who. In fact, when we come over here to Doctor Who TV, which is a very reputable site and a very good site discussing all sorts of different Doctor Who news, they had just recently, Disney still non-committal on 3rd Gatwa season, but happy to have Doctor Who. We could also come over here to That Park Place and actually use RTD's actual thoughts and what he actually said. Doctor Who showrunner Russell T Davies punts on question about whether Gatwa's Doctor will continue after the 2nd season. And there's been reports all over the place basically saying, well, we gotta wait till the end of season 2. We gotta wait till season 2 airs. We're not gonna commit to a 3rd season until we see how season 2 does, and you know, discussions on we need season 2 to go out to do stuff and things of that nature. So this was all weird. I mean, why are they really filming a season 3? Are they really doing stuff with season 3? What's going on here? Oh, well, the BBC decided to chime in. BBC cuts Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor Who comment confirming a 3rd season for the 15th Doctor. So they cut his comment, but to get more precise, the BBC, because they started getting lambasted and said that they censored Ncuti Gatwa. They censored him. Oh, we come over here. The BBC didn't censor Ncuti Gatwa over Doctor Who being renewed, but says his comments about season 3 was wide off the mark. But what actually aired? So the Graham Nolan show aired fully, and what ended up happening was we could come down here to what actually aired. But when the show aired, this was edited too. We finished the 2nd season earlier this year. We've got the Christmas episode coming out at Christmas, but it's been amazing. They edited out the whole confirmation of a season 3, and the reason is there's no confirmation of a season 3 yet. And I'm of the opinion that they're not going to get a season 3. I would love them to have a season 3, by the way, but they're not going to get a season 3. And they're more than likely going to be filming another Christmas special. But we actually come down here to what the BBC decided to say. The BBC has, however, distanced itself from Gatwa's remarks, restating that Doctor Who will not be renewed until the actor's 2nd season has premiered next year on BBC One and Disney+. As we've said previously, the decision on season 3 will be made after season 2 transmits, and as always, we don't comment on speculation. A spokesperson said season 2 will likely launch next spring, and that's about the same time that it should be launching. But we can also mention again, we come down here to RTD's own quote: the decision to commission season 3 won't be made until after season 2 has transmitted. And that's always been the deal since the start. So there's no confirmation of a 3rd season. There's no discussion of a 3rd season. And I wonder why there might not be a discussion of a 3rd season. It's not like when we actually come over here to the ratings for the past season of Doctor Who, and we scroll down here, we see that they were the worst ratings of Doctor Who ever. These were numbers that were so abysmally bad that in past seasons the show would have been canceled. Originally, Doctor Who was canceled for having shows that were coming in at 3 million viewership overnight, and now we're seeing that they can't even get 3 million viewers overnight. It's impossible. Oh, but everybody wants to go out there and cope and say, well, they were all watching on Disney Plus. They were all just doing stuff on Disney Plus or BBC iPlayer, BBC iPlayer. When you can't trust the BBC iPlayer because they don't announce how they actually track their viewership data or anything like that. And Disney Plus isn't a saving grace because it never once showed up on Samba TV data and it wasn't tracked by the Nielsen. So try harder. But if we actually dig into these numbers a little bit more, these numbers were so abysmally bad that they even made the worst season of Doctor Who previously look good. This was series 11 Doctor Who, which was starring our lovely Jodie Whittaker, and which it started off with 8.2 million overnight and slowly started to decline down to 5.15 million in overnight data. We can come over here to series 11. Starts off at 4.8 million, ends at 4.69 million overnight, and then we come over here to the last season with Jodie Whittaker, and we can scroll right on down here, and we can see there's only one episode of Jodie Whittaker's season that was on par with this, and the series actually ended better than Ncuti Gatwa's whole first season. You've bled viewership. Nobody's watching your show. It's abysmally bad. And I wonder why nobody might be watching your show. I wonder why people are refusing to actually engage with Doctor Who. It couldn't possibly be because we've had Ncuti Gatwa actually come out here and say that they're making episodes based solely on his very leftist liberal bubble. His own quotes, by the way. It couldn't possibly be because we have Doctor Who showrunner Russell T Davies dismisses critics of his decision to focus series on queer themes in dark little corners, people might argue, but that's not the real world. And by the way, he also mentioned that he stays more on TikTok and engages with TikTok more often, which if you actually know anything about social media, you know that TikTok is not the real world either. Oh, we also had Doctor Who lead Ncuti Gatwa response to critics of his casting. Go and touch grass, please, for God's sake. But to be more precise, he called us all racists for even saying, you know, should he have actually been the doctor? Is he actually going to be a good doctor? So on and so forth. He called us racist, bigoted monsters and that we should all go out and touch grass. Well, they did in the end, and they decided to go out and not watch a show and touch grass and interact with the real world instead of your garbage show. Oh, what else might have convinced people to stay away? Oh yeah, Jinx Monsoon. Jinx Monsoon decided to come out here and make a wonderful, beautiful statement on what they actually ended up thinking about people that were going to be watching Doctor Who. I know a lot of people might not even watch this season of Doctor Who because it's taking such a decisively queer step. However, if they watch it, I think they'll see that we're just actors playing characters. And if they don't watch it, then who needs them? I truly believe that for every fan we lose to transphobia, we're going to have 2 or 3 more coming in because they're excited for trans representation. Where's that 2 or 3 more? Where's that 3rd season? Where's that continuation of Doctor Who? Nowhere to be seen. Because you lost your audience, you decided to attack your audience, belittle your audience, show outright disdain for your audience, instead of actually, you know, giving what the audience wants, which is true Doctor Who. You decided to do virtue signal Doctor Who that focused in on Ncuti Gatwa's very leftist liberal bubble and episodes all about his race. Hey, guess what? I don't think you're going to get this 3rd season. I doubt it. I highly doubt you'll get a 3rd season. Disney doesn't want to get a 3rd season as it stands. BBC isn't commenting on whether they get a 3rd season or not. Russell T Davies is out there go like, we might not get a 3rd season. Ncuti Gatwa could come out here and say, we're getting a 3rd season day and night. But the fact of the matter is, Ncuti Gatwa, you have to film at least one more Christmas special. So that could easily be what you guys are actually filming for next year. And it's all going downhill. This is so hilarious to watch happen. This is so funny to watch happen. and it's so predictable that this is going to be the inevitable outcome. You won't get the season 3, even though I beg for it. Please, BBC, Disney, give me this 3rd season of Doctor Who, because people watch my coverage over anything that you guys are actually putting out there. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.